Welcome to Tai Chi. Everybody ready? Let's warm up. Hands at your waist, turn your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Waist exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be careful. Shift your weight. Kick your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick your butt. Hands at your waist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heisman, opening up our stance, parallel feet, cross and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross, shift your weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, golden cockerel. Shift your weight to the left, up, center, counterbalance. Down, up, down, up, down, up. One more set. Shift weight, center, up, down, center, up, down. Right hand on the outside, right foot coming up, kicking out in line. Left foot, left hand, up and out. Right foot, right hand, up and out. Left hand, left foot. Holding our ball in a T stance, root down on the right foot, out and to the side, L stance, bow stance, parting the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball in a T stance, out and to the side, L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, T stance. Out and to the side, L stance, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step, T stance, L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, T stance, L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, T stance, L stance, bow stance, flip and meet. Sit back, twist step cup, cloud hands, flip meet close. Middler cup, flip meet open, middler cup, only flip meet, middler cup, flip meet close, middler cup, flip meet open, middler cup, only flip meet, shift your weight to the left, up, golden cockerel. Down, shift weight up, right hand on the outside, right foot coming up, kicking out. Left hand, left foot, out. Holding our ball on the T stance, we're going to ward off. L stance. Forearm your opponent, but flip and meet. Grasp the bird's tail. Turn, then square contact push. Separate, roll back. Roll up and forward. Sit back, twist step, left hand on the bottom to hold your ball on a T stance. Out and to the side, ward off. Grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, square, then contact push. Separate, roll back. Roll up and forward. Sit back, twist, turn, open, open. In, apparent closing. Then embrace the tiger, up, rotate, out, separate, shoulder width, make yourself small by dropping your shoulders, closing form. Okay, the next time we do this, we're going to do it only with the names of our movements. Okay, Yang 10 style. Commencing form. repulsing of the monkey. Brush knee. Part the wild horse's mane. Cloud hands. Golden cockerel stands on its left. Then on its right. Kick out with your right. Grasp the bird's tail. Apparent closing. Embrace the tiger. Closing form. So this time when we do it, we'll call out all our movements and as many instructions for the movement as possible. Commencing form. Slowly drain the weight off your left foot. Heel comes up. Off the ground, open. Toe comes down. Arch and heel come down. Hands rotate to the middle of your thighs. Take a deep breath up as you elevate. Reverse the process, exhale, flex your knees. Left hand in the center, right hand above, looking at it, bringing it to your ear, turning your face, repulsing of the monkey. Center, open, bring it to your ear, turn your face, follow that hand, slide forward, slide back. T stance. Left hand by your chest, right hand up higher. You're going to multitask by brushing your knee. Out and to the side, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, right hand by your chest on a T stance, left hand higher, out and to the side, L stance, O stance. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T stance. You're going to part the wild horse's mane. Out and to the side, bow stance. Here it is. Sit back, twist step, right hand on the bottom to hold your ball on a T stance. Out and to the side, bow stance, part the wild horse's mane. Flip and meet, then sit back, cup, twist step. 9 o'clock, flip, meet, close. Middler cup, flip, meet, open. Cloud hands, middler cup, only flip, meet, middler cup, 3 o'clock, flip meet, close. Middle or cup. 9 o'clock, flip meet, open. Middle or cup at 12 o'clock. 3 o'clock, only flip meet. Shift your weight to the left foot, up, golden cockerel. Down, shift weight, up, golden cockerel. Down, right hand, right foot up, kicking out in line. Left hand, left foot, up and out. Holding our ball on the T-stance, right hand on the bottom. You're going to grasp the bird's tail. First ward off, then pull down, pull back, look back, then turn, square, then contact, push, separate, roll back, roll up and forward. Sit back, twist step, left hand on the bottom to hold your ball on a T-stance, L stance, ward off, then grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, square, then contact, push, separate, roll back, roll up and forward. Sit back, twist and turn, open and open, apparent closing, close and close. Right hand on the inside of your cross to embrace the tiger, up and rotate, out and separate. Then make yourself small for closing form. Heel up, off the ground, toe down, heel down. Okay, this time, no talking, okay? Just to start. Here we go, begin. Okay, any smiles? Lots of smiles? How was it? Good? How many say good? How many say so-so? How many say not so good? Okay, so I don't see any not so good. So I have eyes back there. So for the lesson number 8, I think you've come a long ways, progressed a lot. And when I sit down and look at the video, it does show. I remember when you first came in, and then lesson number 7, the last lesson, I say, wow, you are gaining. So I have something to challenge you, not meaning to confuse you, but so when you embrace the tiger, the right hand is on the inside of your cross. So this is the cross, and all it means is the right hand is on the inside. When it's on the inside of the cross, the pressure from this comes up like this. Now, the left hand is on the inside, right? There. Right there. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. All right. We said right hand has to stay in, and the left hand has to stay on the outside. Okay, everybody got that? Now, you're down low, you're coming up. You use the power of your right hand to push up your left hand. Okay, so you know that the left hand cannot come up by itself. It has to keep in contact, and the power of the right hand or wrist is pushing up the left. As you get about shoulder level, everything starts to rotate on the wrist so that both palms are now facing you. Now, the right wrist cannot push out by itself. It needs the left wrist to energize itself and push out. When it does that, you can feel the tension. The left wrist pushes out, and then the palms of the hand go down, separate, shoulder width away, and then you bring it down. Okay? So let's do what we just learned. We said to embrace the tiger, the right hand goes to the inside of the cross, and the left hand is on the outside. And we're down here. We're down here, right? Because this is the beginning of embracing the tiger. All right. As we embrace the tiger, we come up and we rotate on our wrist. So now our left wrist is on the inside of the cross. The power of the left wrist pushes out the right, and the palms are down and separated out, then dropping. Okay, can I see everybody do this? Right hand, embrace the tiger, up, rotate in, push out, palms down, out, then drop. Okay, for the most part, that's what I want you to practice. Do it one more time, and then we're going to be in motion, okay? Right hand on the inside, embrace your tiger, then push up, rotate, left wrist on the inside, push out, palms facing the ground, separating, dropping down. Okay, good. All right. So when you do this, and as you do all of Tai Chi, it's not just the wrist doing this. Okay, so just watch. When you do any Tai Chi, it's not just the hands doing this. It's not just the hands doing this. So what is it? I talked about resistance. I talk about form. I talk about energy. What am I using? I'm not just using my hands to make this movement apparent. I'm using something in the back here called my core muscles. Okay? So that's what we need to incorporate and impart when we do all of Tai Chi, especially when we embrace the tiger. Okay? So I can notice that you are only doing hands because it's free. It's free to do whatever you want to do because you're controlling your movements only by your elbow and your upper arm. But if I see that you're using that energy. And when you do it, you can feel there's power in the back there to make that cross come up and then to push out. That's what we want, okay? So I know that it takes many, there are many different levels. So one, you want to get the hand right. But at the same time that you're getting the hand right, use the power of your back muscles to make that movement, okay? All right, let's put it together now. We're doing the last grasping of the bird's tail on the left, okay? Root down, left hand on the bottom, right hand on top, rooting down on our right foot, we're planted. Out and to the side, ward off. Then flip and meet, grasp the bird's tail. Down, look back, turn, then square, then contact, push, separate, roll back, roll up and forward. Sit back, twist and turn, open and open, in and in, right hand on the inside, up, rotate, out, separate, down, make yourself small, okay? Is that better? All right, now, to look at cloud hands and the feet on how to get to the left-hand side. So watch first. I am going to part the wild horse's mane, 1 or 2, flip and meet, sit back, twist step, cup, I pivot on my left, and then I close. Okay, you wanna try that? Right hand on the bottom, holding your ball, you're gonna part the wild horse's mane. Out and to the side, here's your snack. Flip and meet. Sit back, move your hands, twist step, cup, pivot on your heel to meet your hands, shift your weight, close. Middle or cup, flip, meet, open, middle or cup, flip, meet, middle or cup, flip, meet, close, middle or cup, flip, meet, open, middle or cup, only flip, meet, and then you know the rest. We know that the 10 form comes from the 24. And when you watch people doing Tai Chi, they are more in motion than we are when we do our 10 form. And I'm doing right now part of the 24 form. And here I am parting the wild horse's mane. But I'm covering a bigger area. And I'm moving a lot more. It seems like I'm more fluid. I'm going to come back here, and this is, I'm going to what? Do you know this motion? Did I teach you this motion? Yeah, it's multitasking and brushing your knee. But I'm in motion, I'm moving, and yet I'm doing something that is definitely Tai Chi. All right, I want to show you something else. What does this look like? Repulsing of the monkey, but what happened? I'm not just stationary, but I'm moving. So a lot of times you see people doing Tai Chi in this fashion because they're doing, let's say, a more difficult move, more difficult Tai Chi. And I want to begin to show you and give you a bigger picture. What am I doing? Something you already learned. And it looks the same. So a lot of the movements that you learned, or all of them, come from the 24. Many of them have a lot of stationary movements, and yet some of them are more fluid. And then I'm going to change my position, okay? That one's called single whip. And then what? You'll notice that, hey, she's doing cloud hands But what happened to Vicky's pointing of the feet? We don't do that anymore. It changed. And we're really becoming clouds. And I'm getting mixed up because I have other forms that we teach. Okay? So on and so forth. So, how many think they'd like to glide around like that and learn Tai Chi? Yeah, why not? It's definitely, you're maybe a little hesitant because you know that it involves a lot more. But I don't expect you to do what I just did for the 24. I don't even expect you to do six of the movements, although you possibly can. But what I want to learn, what I want to teach you tonight is a Tai Chi walk, okay? I'm gonna stand this way, and I want you to watch me first, okay? I'm gonna put my hands at my hips. I'm gonna say twist step, L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, L stance, bow stance. Sit back. What's this one? Twist step, then L stance, then bow stance. So there are 4 things that we need to know. Twist step, L stance, bow stance, and sit back. And they repeat over and over again. And that is Tai Chi walk. Okay? How many think they can do that? Yeah, because why? This is the twist step. You're pivoting and you're twisting out. This is the L because you know that no 2 feet can be in the same line, and to be in a perfect Tai Chi world, there should be a gap. So this is your L. And what's wrong with this bow? We talked about serving our snack on a bow stance. What's wrong with this? Sitting back. What's wrong with the twist step? But now you're moving, and you're not only surrounding yourself with 3 or 4 blocks. Okay, so this is our challenge for tonight, okay? So what I'm gonna do is ask you to move maybe like 6 big steps backwards. Then we'll work towards the front of the room, and I'll be in the front so that if you wanna cluster together so that you can see, this is where I'm gonna start, right here. Okay, so if you wanna stay ahead of me, you won't see me, but you'll see me this way, okay? So all we have to do is know that what is a twist step? Show me what a twist step. We're gonna start on our right. So to twist, we're gonna put our weight on, pivot on our heel to come out. Shift our weight because we know that we can't advance a foot until it's weightless. The second step is gonna be an L, so you know it has to be on a line or parallel to the tile of the foot, tile of the floor. So we're on our heel, we're gonna drop down, and we're gonna call that a bow stance, okay? Hands at your waist. Here's a sit back. Gonna pivot on that front foot, and that's called a twist step. Shift your weight all to that front foot. Put your heel down, parallel or on a line to make it an L stance. Flatten it down. Make the adjustment in the back leg by straightening out that knee, and this is called bow stance. What comes next? Sit back. Then what comes next? Twist step. Shift your weight. Then heel out is an L stance. Put your weight down and flatten that foot. It's called a bow stance. Okay, can I have everybody say it with me? Sit back, twist step, L stance, flatten it out, and then it's a bow stance. Sit back, I don't hear you, twist step, shift your weight, L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, L stance, bow stance. Sit back. Now you tell me what it is. Very good. Keep it up. This is called Tai Chi Walk. And the more we do it, guess what? The stronger our limbs are, the more muscle will develop. And as we shift our weight, we gain what? Better balance. Your legs, your feet, your knees are learning to take the weight all together and shift your weight on alternating the weight off of the 2 feet. Okay? All right.
One of the difficulties that you're having is having enough leg strength to be able to shift, leg strength to stay here and have the luxury to put your leg out carefully. What happens is, once it gets here, whoa, and this comes up, it's time to come back down again. And so one thing which is not something we ultimately want you to do is some people, because they don't have the strength, they do the twist step, orient their body, and you step here, just the brush of your foot, just to keep you in balance, not to stay long. So you're out here, here, and then you put your foot out. Transfer weight. Sit back, twist step. Transfer weight. Stop a little bit so you don't fall down. And then, and you notice when, where is my body oriented? I want to go here, but my body has shifted with my leg. And this leg comes out. And then as I release, my leg is starting to bow here, but I can then do this. Okay? Otherwise, what happens is, when you first start, you come out here, because you don't have the leg strength to sit down, stay here, shift. And when you shift, you see what this knee did? This knee popped right out. So when I'm coming down sort of bow-legged, and I'm not stressing hopefully not stressing my knees too much here. Shift weight, and as I shift weight, I'm coming over the top almost. Shifting weight, and then I switch, and then my knees start to bend. Not, okay, it's up, over, up, over. Otherwise, what happens is you're stuck here, you're planted here, and you go like this. Not good, because you still have weight on this leg. That will injure you. So Tai Chi is you do not move in a pivot manner the substantial foot until you've got substantial transfer of weight to the opposite foot. So on one hand, twist step, just to get your balance because you're doing this, and then you come out, okay? But eventually what you want to do is what Lucille is trying to teach you. There is no stop in between.
I think that it's not too early to introduce Tai Chi Walk. And I think it's fun. And I think it'll give you a lot of mileage in that when we go on break and you do it a couple of times a week or something, you'll gain more strength, okay? But always remember that the twist is always on a pivot. The next one, and I pivot, but then I put all my weight on that outward foot. When I put down my heel, it has to be parallel or on the line because it's an L stance. And to test that, I'm going to drag my foot back, and I need that gap now, okay? So that's nothing new. Now, when I put down this front foot, I turn and I flatten almost at the same time. Okay, can I get everybody to just watch now, okay? What I just said was this. When I come out, it's a pivot or a twist. When I come out, I need to have a parallel to the line or on the line, but the heel first. When I flatten, everything has to shift and come down together. What do I mean by that? Don't do it with me, okay? It's going to be wrong. I don't want you to come down and then decide, uh-oh, I need to straighten out my back foot. Everything has to be done together. So we want to save our knees. We want to shift our weight and come down together. At the same time, we have two hips that need to be addressed to that outward foot. In other words, if I'm here, I cannot come down together and keep one of my hips that way. I need to bring both hips to this outward foot. Why? Why do I want that? Because if you leave your hip, one hip that way, and this hip is already naturally there, you're putting too much stress on this knee. So you want to be able to come down together. Okay, can we just try a little bit and to understand what I'm trying to say? All right, hands at your waist. You're going to shift your weight and pivot on your right heel, and that's called a twist step. You're putting your weight, flattening out that foot and carrying all your weight, lifting up that left foot, putting it on its heel, but making sure that when it flattens, it'll be on the line or parallel to the line, because that's an L stance. Then you're going to turn and you're going to flatten and stretch out at the same time. That's called a bow stance. Sit back all the way, twist out, hips and waist addressed to that outward foot, and if you need to tap, that's fine. Heel out on an L, open the knees and rotate at the same time, address both hips to this right outward foot. Sit back, twist out, both hips addressed to that outward foot. You can tap. Heel out, L, open the knees, rotate, address both hips to that outward foot. Sit back, twist out, address both hips to that outward foot, tap. Heel, parallel or on the line, rotate, flatten, stretch, address both hips at the same time. Sit back, twist out, address hips and waist to that outward foot, tap. Heel out, L, rotate, stretch, address both hips. Sit back, twist, address both hips, L, open, drop. Sit back, twist, address, heel, address, drop. Sit back, twist, address, heel, address. Sit back. Okay, how many think they know what I'm talking about? Yeah, good, good. So whenever you practice your 10 form and you practice your Tai Chi walk, and when you come back the next time, we're going to try to part the horse's mane. And for those of you who want to get a head start, this is what you'll be doing. So this is commencing form, okay, for the 24. Same like how you would do it. But instead of repulsing the monkey, I'm going to part the wild horse's mane. And this is where my Tai Chi walk comes in. And what am I doing? I'm holding my ball for balance. And then I'm letting go of my energy. Sitting back, twist step, holding my ball for balance, part the wild horse's mane 3 times. Then I'm going to half step forward, and I'm going to hold my ball, and I'm going to be a white crane who spreads its wings. Then I'm going to bisect my body, and I'm going to what? Brush my knee. And I'm going to do my brushing of my knee 3 times. But you see, the hand movements you know, but this is the Tai Chi walk. Twist step, L stance, bow stance. Half step forward. I'm going to play the Chinese lute called a pipa. Then I'm going to repulse the monkey. And believe it or not, when I do a backwards motion like this, this is Tai Chi walk done in reverse. Okay? And each time I move, I'm helping my body to stay in balance. I'm centering and I'm opening. I'm putting all the weight on my back foot. I'm using this hand as leverage and counterbalance as I move backwards. My foot has to be strong to hold all that weight. At the same time, this front hand is centering me and keeping me in balance. That's what I want to teach you, because I think that it can only help you and give you a lot of more health benefits, what we're searching for. And if you can stay with the program, everything that we do is safe if learned correctly. And even though who would want to dance and do a backwards motion? It's risky. But the risk is there only if you don't learn it correctly, because there are so many safety measures that are into play when you move in Tai Chi. Not just the sideways motion, backwards motion, everything that we do. So that's my challenge to you, is to take this piece home, try to practice it using the video, and there's also a lot of videos talking about Tai Chi walk. And then the next time we come, we'll brush up the Tai Chi walk again, and then we'll try to put parting of the horse's mane to it, and I think you'll really get it. So we'll do Yang Chen form in this way. We'll get an overview. We'll not say anything, so it's going to make you think. And the second time, I'll call it all out, and the third time, only the movements in them. Okay, commencing form. Okay, this time, lots of instruction, okay? Commencing form, put all your weight on the right, heel comes up, toe comes down, arch heel. Hands rotate to the middle of your thighs, take a deep breath in as you elevate. Flex your knees, make yourself small. Center your front hand, back hand higher, open, bringing it to your ear, turning your face, watching in the middle, sliding forward, sliding back, repulsing of the monkey. Center, open, bring it to your ear, turn your face, slide forward, slide back. T stance, right hand higher, left hand by your chest. You multitask. Out and to the side, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, right hand by your chest, left hand higher, out and to the side, L stance, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball, left hand on the bottom, T stance. Out and to the side, bow stance, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step, right hand on the bottom, T stance, L stance. Here it is. Flip and meet. Sit back, twist step cup, pivot on the left, 9 o'clock, close. Middler cup, cloud hands, open. Middler cup, only flip meet, middler cup, flip meet, close. Middler cup, flip meet, open. Middler cup, only flip meet, shift your weight, up, golden cockerel. Down, shift weight up. Right hand on the outside. Out. Left hand, left foot. Holding our ball, T stance, ward off. Grasp the bird's tail. Contact, push. Roll back. Roll up and forward. Sit back, twist step, left hand on the bottom, hold your ball in a T. Out and to the side, ward off. Then grasp bird's tail. Then contact, push. Separate, roll back. Roll up and forward. Sit back, twist step, open. Open, open. In. Right hand on the inside, embrace, up. Rotate. Left power, pushes out. Drop your shoulders. Make yourself small, closing form. Okay, this time, only the movements. Commencing form. Repulsing of the monkey. Brush knee. Part the wild horse's mane. Cloud hands. Golden cockerel. Kick out. Grasp the bird's tail. Parrot closing. Embrace the tiger. Closing form. Okay, good job. See you next time.